Good morning. I hope it's morning for you. We are going to do a mindfulness meditation this morning. Mindfulness is being aware of where you are in the present moment. A lot of times we do things mechanically. We do the dishes without thinking. We drive our car and we don't even know where we've been the last 5 minutes. So mindfulness is just being aware of what you're doing and methodically going through it, like the dishes. I'm picking up the dish, I'm washing the dish. Hopefully I'll rinse it and then set it in the rack, rather than just, scatterbrained, doing 19 things at once, Multitasking, I think, is like not a good thing for us. It gets us scattered all over the place. So mindfulness, just being in the present moment at the present time. And to do a mindfulness meditation, we focus mainly on the breath. So I'll give you a lot of instruction on breath work, and we'll be following the breath. You can close your eyes during this and follow my voice if you like. The only thing you really need for this practice is to be comfortable and able to sit up nice and tall. I'm sitting on a bolster. If you don't have a bolster, you could sit on a cushion, maybe a couch pillow, but you want something a little bit more firm because you don't want the belly to sink in when you sit. For example, if I'm not on the bolster, it's just harder for me to sit up straight. The belly collapses, and that makes it harder to breathe. But lifting the hips up brings the hips higher than the knees and makes it easier to have that open chest, open breath. This meditation can also be done on a chair. Just scoot your bottom a little bit forward to the front edge of the seat so that you can sit up nice and tall. Maybe put even a pillow or two behind your back just as a reminder to keep tall. So let's get started. We're going to start out seated here. We're going to do a couple shoulder rolls just to loosen the body, front and back, and a couple back and forth, just to get the body ready to sit still. This meditation is only going to be about 10 minutes, so it shouldn't be too uncomfortable for you. Maybe lift the feet up and take the knees back and forth, maybe a little side to side, get into the hips, and then up and down, rolling those heels. So come into seated, whatever is comfortable for you. If you're not comfortable cross-legged, options are to bring one foot in front of the other, or maybe extend the legs out, or again, feel free to go on a chair. You can also have support under the knees, maybe pillows, books, whatever you have. Maybe you've got supplies at home, maybe you have bolsters and yoga blocks. Either way, find where you're comfortable, and we will begin. Take a deep breath in through the nose, let it out through the mouth. Deep breath in. Let it out. One more. Very good. All right. Starting to settle in. Bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Go ahead, close your eyes here if you're comfortable with that. Bring your attention to your legs and your bottom. Feel the weight of your legs. Feel the weight of your bottom. Notice that cushion beneath you, or the yoga mat, or the floor, going deeper below the floor into the foundation, into the earth, allowing your whole bottom and feet to be grounded into the earth, feeling that connection. At the same time, maybe with your next inhalation, inhale tall, feeling the full length of the spine, front side and back side. Nice and tall, not ramrod strength, but long. And then with your next inhalation, gently draw the shoulders back, just creating space across the collarbones, a nice broadness here for breath. And then feel length through the top of the head, at the same time a little tuck in the chin to lengthen out the cervical vertebrae. So this is the shape in which we breathe. We've got thunder outside. I'm sure the camera's picking that up, the microphone anyway. We just go with it. There will always be a distraction no matter what we're doing. And in meditation, when the distraction comes up, we note it and we come back to the meditation. So coming back to your breath, feeling that breath in your hands. And then allowing your hands to rest on your knees. Breathing in and out. We're going to bring a count to the breath. I suggest maybe a 4 count if that works for your lung capacity. So you're going to inhale, take a little pause, and then exhale. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, little pause. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, exhale. Get this pattern going, this 4 count breath, or whatever the count is for you. It should be a comfortable breath, not a forced breath. Bringing your awareness and your attention to the breath. Keeping that awareness to the breath, keeping that pattern going. And now bring your attention to the space directly below your body. Imagine you can feel that space a couple feet below your bottom. And anchored in there. And at the same time, bring your attention to the space directly above your body. Find yourself holding attention in those 2 spaces, below and above. Feeling the length of the body, the broadness of the body. And then bringing the attention directly in front of the body and directly behind the body. And then to the left side, right side. Breathing in, breathing out. And just holding little anchor points above, below, front, back, left, right. And then filling in all the spaces in between as if your body is suspended in a big bubble. That is your bubble, that is your space. Breathing into the body within that space. Exhaling out of the body within that space. Keep this going. Keep your attention on the breath, on the space around the body. When your mind wanders to whatever errant thought comes up, acknowledge that thought. Just look at it, note it, and then set the thought aside. Return to your breath, breathing in and out of your body, within the space of your body, space that surrounds your body. Keep the breath moving. Keep your attention on the breath. Your bubble. Inhaling, exhaling. When thoughts arise, acknowledge them and let them go. You are here right now in your body with your breath. Bringing both hands to the low belly. Let's increase the depth of this inhalation to almost fill this belly and feel it in your hands. So inhaling a little deeper. Maybe a 6 count. Exhaling a little longer. Inhaling, let's say 6. Little pause, exhaling 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep this going at your rate. Staying focused on the breath. Keep that breath moving. You can even follow the breath. Feeling the breath at the nostrils, the first inhalation, through the throat, into the chest and the belly. Following the exhalation, pushing out from the belly, up the chest, collarbones, out the nose. Following the breath, and then returning hands to laps, keeping the breath moving, letting go of the count. Let your body breathe. Closing your eyes if that is comfortable for you. Keeping that breath moving. Again, as thoughts arise, acknowledge those thoughts. Tell them okay, and then let them go. Keeping the breath moving, returning to the breath. And then coming back to that shorter inhalation, shorter exhalation, rather than the 6 or 7 count, coming back to a 3 or 4 count inhalation, and exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Slow and easy, smooth, soft breath. Continuing with that slow, soft breath, bring your attention to your forehead. Soften across the brow. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Soften all the muscles around the eyes. Let them go. Soften the jaw. Feel a little space between the top teeth and the bottom teeth. Soften all the muscles around the mouth. Keeping the breath moving, feeling the length of the spine, the broadness of the shoulders, the weight in the bottom. Bringing hand over hand to heart center. Heart center is the middle of the chest, even though heart's on the left, right at the sternum. Keeping the breath moving, but adding a mantra to the breath. When we inhale, inhale love and kindness to yourself. Exhale peace and wellness to the world. Inhale love and kindness to yourself. Exhaling peace to the world. Love and peace. Couple more rounds of that love and kindness, peace and wellness. One more. Exhaling peace. Returning to normal breath. Bringing hands together in prayer pose, Anjali Mudra, sealing that energy. Bowing your head. Taking a moment to be thankful for everything you have and everything you don't have. Honoring the light that resides in all of us, I thank you for sharing this short meditation with me. Namaste. All right, there you have it. Quick mindfulness meditation. You can do this anytime. When you're driving, when you're working, when you're walking. Focus on the breath. Stay focused on that breath. Stay in the present moment. I hope to see you all soon. Love you guys.